I really want you to understand, when I got started, I was thinking to myself, why would anybody hire me as their coach? You know, I'm selling mops and lint removers, doing these product demonstrations, and I didn't really know how to take my expertise, which was sales and engagement, marketing, sales, and spirituality. And how do I position that and package that and offer that to people that don't know me, that don't see me face to face, but online? And guys, I spent years, you know, investing in different programs, but things really clicked for me when I understood about resistance, right? The little voice inside that's always telling you, oh, who are you? You know, if you put yourself out there, your friends are going to judge you. We had a question here. I'm going to go ahead and read it because it covers it well. This is real, okay? And it's not your fault. No one's really taught you, again, how to dismantle your resistance. They don't teach you this stuff in school. So Take Your Power Back Now is a women's empowerment company, first and foremost. Somebody here is in the week 3 of the 10K in 30 program. She goes, I'm really trying to get out of my own way, step into this new identity and be visible. Yeah, it's a real thing. Let's talk about being visible, all right, and confidence, because confidence is really what sells. And so if you've been able to achieve a certain result in your life, maybe you've helped other women get pregnant, maybe you've helped other men and women become successful in organizing their ideas or getting a raise at work. There's a woman here who asked a question. She said, let me just go through. How can this work as a recruiter? I don't want to train other recruiters, but how can I work with businesses to coach them? Other ideas I have is working with women in engineering and coaching them with confidence, interviews, self-doubt, and mental health. Guys, you can do this. So how do we do it? Is we help you get really clear in week 2 on who your ideal client is and what problems you solve for profit and how to talk about that. And we help you build the top 10 problems that your clients have and focus in on one specific audience. Most people are trying to say it and spray it and market to too many people, and it becomes watered down and washy, and it doesn't really land. You become a generalist. We have very specific processes to run you through how to get clear on your ideal clients. And I've been doing this now for 11 years. So we've taken hundreds and hundreds of women through these processes on the inside of our programs. And once you have that clarity, then you go over to Facebook and you say, hey, let me do a $5, $10 a day Facebook ad. And you go after those specific people, and they join your Facebook group. And the Facebook group is a platform. It's a way for you to show up and do your videos. And we have clients that are doing $30,000 a month just with this. We call this lane 1 of our marketing. We teach you 2 lanes of marketing in our Bikini Business Coach program. Only 1 lane of marketing in a 10K and 30 program, because we want you guys to get really clear on, you know, how to talk about your business. And so for somebody who wants to teach engineering, for example, I'll share a screen, $19,000 in 10 weeks. Nikki over here has made $10,000. She had, I think, she'd never done coaching before. She was in not recruiting, but I think she had a mortgage business, and she decided to start teaching women about mindset. So if you have ideas about teaching women about health, teaching women about, you know, engineers about confidence or interview skills, these are fantastic skills. People will absolutely pay you for that. We've had even people like Vanessa who, instead of going to college, decided to join our program, made $9,000 all year before attending college, and joined our program instead of going to college and made 6 figures. Boom. So it doesn't matter how old you are, you know, Facebook ads running $5 to $10 a day to generate leads and turning those leads into sales, that's a real system. And that's what you need in your business. It lets you sleep at night. And that means that every time you invest money, you're going to generate sales calls. You're going to generate a tribe online and be able to enroll those people in your programs. And that's not, you know, say it and spray it marketing. That's a real system. And that's what I want for you guys. I want for you to have a real system so that you're not hoping and praying and where am I going to get clients next month. So in lane 1, we teach you how to get that clarity, build a platform. You're investing in ads, you're clear in your program, you know how to sell it, you get a few sales, boom, oh my gosh, I broke through all my visibility blocks. I'm making these videos on my iPhone. They're not perfect. They still work. We give you scripts on how to do that. And then once you've got, okay, a few clients under your belt, you've got 5 or 6 of these sales, you're used to doing videos, you're not afraid anymore. You're like, wow, I have a few sales. This works. I'm loving working with my clients. It's easier than I thought. What was I so freaked out about? Then we teach you how to do a video sales letter. And that's a very specific video to one very specific ideal client. And then you run traffic directly to that. And we have people in our Bikini Business Coach Mastermind doing $20,000 in 2 weeks. They're actually, one of our clients is swamped. She's overloaded with clients. She's overloaded with sales calls. She's got another problem. It's a great problem to have. I've got too many clients. So now she's at choice, right? And this is what I want for you guys, is to be at choice so that you never have to worry about money. You can quit your job if you want to. And again, the place to get started, if you don't have a website, Jenna says, I think I'm a generalist. It's not your fault. Most people start like this. How do I position myself? How do I take my skills and position them to position my skills, what I'm really good at, what I'm confident about, into some kind of program or package that people are going to want to buy? All right. That kind of clarity is what happens from the doing. Confidence and clarity come from the doing, not the thinking of the doing. So again, check out our 10K in 30-day program.com. If you haven't applied yet, I recommend that you do, because there's never been a better time to offer your services. Take your power back right now. Stop watching the news and the fake media and all the fear and the terror that they're trying to tank the economy, and, get out of that. What can you focus your attention and your energy on to control, the things that you can control in your life: your income, your health, your vibration, okay, your mindset, your confidence. That's where you want to be investing your time and attention. Let the world do whatever the heck it's going to do. Listen, I'm at home making an income. My clients are at home. They don't have to get into their cars. They don't have to deal with riots. They don't have to, listen, they don't have to put on pants if they don't want to, okay? How awesome would it be to be able to turn on your computer and be able to market your services from home, guys? So 10K30dayprogram.com is the website. You can check out what we offer in the course week by week. And we teach you lane 1, lane 1 of marketing. Let me go back here to the questions. I know you guys are chiming in. There's a bunch of people here live. Judith is here. Awesome. Okay, let me go back to the questions, because somebody was saying, you didn't answer my question last week. So I really want to make sure that I answer these for you. Brenda says, you said I could pay $45 to put in for an ad to market my Facebook business. Yes, you can get started with Facebook ads for as little as $5 a day. That's what we recommend. That's what we show you how to do. Okay, you get started with $5 a day. Once you see that you're attracting the right audience into your group, because you can decide if you accept them or not, okay? Then once you've got that really dialed in, it's going to cost you $1, $2 maybe to get people into your group. That's really cheap versus going after a specific lead on Facebook, which might cost you $5, $10, $15. So we want to get you clear first, right? Before you start investing more money. That's really the name of the game. So you absolutely can start with $5 to $10 a day is what we recommend. And then trust me, when you start seeing people actually applying for strategy breakthrough calls with you, sales calls with you, and it starts working and you're like, oh my gosh, holy shit, this works. You're going to want to invest as much money as you can every single day. That's when things get really, really exciting. Is there anything you cannot share on Facebook? Okay, what gets people to trust you? This is a great question from Hearts and Soul Work. So what you can't share on Facebook right now, I think there's a lot of things that they don't want you talking about. It's turned into a kind of political war out there. Especially vaccines, don't talk about that. There are certain things now that you can't really share on Facebook and YouTube. A lot of people are getting their accounts shut down, but you know what I say about that? Censorship is not what America is all about. And to get people to trust you, the best thing you can do is to make a dang video, guys. I'm in my kitchen. I'm talking with you guys live. You don't even need any of this, you know, fancy Zoom. You can just do a Facebook Live on your phone and it gets out to, you know, a ton of people. You could boost that post. It's another ad you could do. So video is what helps people know, like, and trust you. And if you ever do get shut down on Facebook, I've got my ad account shut down several times. You open up another ad account, it's not a big deal. It's kind of part of the game. And if the whole world, you know, croaks tomorrow and Facebook and YouTube go away, there will be other social platforms that, you know, emerge. But I don't think Facebook's going away anytime soon. Monica says, I want to shift from pay by the hour to a 6 to 12 month retainer clients. What are the steps to do that? Monica, that's in depth. I cover that in module 8 of our 10K and 30-day program. How to move from a one-to-one to a one-to-many offering. And it's simpler than it's a lot simpler. So you need to have a mastermind program. You do need some content. And you also need, if you don't have leads yet, you need to be able to generate leads every month and put them into that program. But that's all covered in module 8, the whole module on how to 10x your income using masterminds. Great question. Jenna says, thanks, Vanessa. That was me asking if people need a method, and yes, they do. I think that's a big problem for coaches, is how do I actually take what I know and put it into a system? The problem that I see a lot of coaches have is they don't know what to call that system. They don't know how to organize their information. They don't know how much is too much information, how much is too little information. We see a lot of questions here. There was a question from a woman who said, how do I make a video that's super engaging, but that doesn't give away the whole enchilada, right? So we give you guys video scripts. We even give you guys live headlines, like I think 150 headlines to use on your live stream videos. Jenna says, I want to teach meditation. Yep, for abundance at Cells. Absolutely. Jenna says, I get some people who just want my energy and others who want to learn, so I might need to tweak what I say. So actually, you don't need to tweak what you say. There's always going to be people that just want free stuff out there. And I mean, I tell people, hey, head over to my YouTube channel. If you want to pick up a copy of my book, Take Your Power Back Now, for 20 bucks. You can do that on Amazon. But what we teach you how to do is to create an application process. So that's really a sales attraction system. So you do videos, and then what happens? Well, you can make it really simple, and you can give out your phone number, or you can say, hey, message me in a private message, and book them into your calendar. But when people go to apply to work with you, they have to fill out a few questions. So if you go to the 10K and 30-day program.com website and you read all about our program, there's going to be a button there that says apply. When you apply, you have to answer some questions, and then you can qualify people or disqualify people based on certain criteria so that you don't waste your time talking to people who aren't serious. That's a real system, guys. That's what we teach you how to do on the inside of our programs. And that's how you not waste your time talking to people who just want free stuff. And if you disqualify them, you can say, hey, go and check out some videos for free that I made over here on YouTube or on my Facebook group or in my Facebook page or something like that. So you can still offer them great content, but you don't have to get on the phone with them and waste your time, yeah? Great questions. What are the steps for a successful discovery session? Monica wants to know. This is an awesome question. Now we're getting into sales, okay, which is the third. Talked about these 4 reasons that coaches don't grow their business. The third reason is people don't know sales. They don't have great sales and marketing skills. So now we're getting into a sales conversation. And we give you guys our scripts on the inside of our programs, how to handle objections, what really happens on a sales call. So that's a really loaded question. I'd love to answer it for you, but it's all in our training, Monica. What are the steps to a successful discovery session? I think high level, what you really want to be doing is understanding what are the problems that the client has. Can you solve them? And are they willing to do something about it? That's really what it is. Aubrey says, I've been focusing on commanding my mind. Yeah, so the mind mastery that happens when, let's talk about this. Let's talk a little bit about this, because this is really where it's at. And when we're talking, the fourth reason that most coaches don't grow their business is they compare themselves to other people. Okay. There's a ton of comparing going on. Oh my God, who am I? I'm not professional. I don't look good. I don't know what I'm talking about yet. I don't feel like, I can charge that much. What are my family? They're comparing themselves constantly. On the inside of my program is get on the live Q&As, and I tell people, rule number 1, no comparing yourself. Rule number 2, no competing with other women. Rule number 3, I'm human. I still make mistakes. I'm not your guru. Okay. Hopefully I create a vulnerable enough environment so people can really ask their questions and do that deep inner healing work, so that they can shift into a new identity. Okay. So let's talk about mindset and really what we exceed at here at Take Your Power Back Now. Yeah, we teach you sales and marketing and all that cool stuff. We've got phenomenal people on our team that actually, run $2 million a year Facebook ad campaigns. So they can help you with a $5 to $10 ad. We have some really outrageously talented people that deal with the tech part, the sales, the marketing, but it's the mindset and the real empowerment that I love teaching women. So let's talk about that, the fourth reason, comparing yourself to other people. Mastering your mindset and your limiting beliefs is really about creating a new set of beliefs for yourself and a new identity, so that you can take action and make the videos and set up the Facebook group and launch the ad. So we're all human beings and we're all meaning-making machines. So something happens to you in your life, or something doesn't happen in the right timeline. You get disappointed and you make it mean something. You make it mean something. So for example, maybe several of you guys have been trying to launch this coaching business for a long time and it hasn't happened yet, or you failed at making money online. You could make it mean that there's something wrong with you, that you're never going to get it right, that it's for other people, not you. Or you could make it mean, hey, I'm learning. It's a process of learning. Nobody can escape that process. So right in that moment when something happens and you make it mean something, that's your opportunity to take your power back now and make a new decision and create a new belief about what you make it mean. And that identity is going to be your new concepts of yourself, is going to be the determinant between whether or not you succeed and keep taking action or not. Okay. And we're really, really good at helping you with that key part. And make no mistake, whether you're trying to make your first $5,000 online or your first $500,000 online, new level, new devil, you're always going to have a learning curve. And this mind that comes in, your ego that comes in and tries to protect you using fear. Fear of what? Fear of failure, which also equates to death. And how do you dismantle that? How do you recognize that, dismantle it, and install something new, a new belief? And that's really what I'm super jazzed at teaching women, because it's going to carry you way beyond this program. A lot of our clients, when they join the program, actually I was talking to Nicole, who teaches copywriting on the inside of her course. She was a client of ours. And she joined our program, just, launched her business. And she said to me, when I was going through your program, I was going through a divorce. And, I'm now enjoying this. I am enjoying an amazing relationship. And I said, it's so interesting. Many of our clients are women who, like me, through some kind of like a big wake-up call. For me, it was, surviving a narcissistic relationship, when I decided I was going to take back all my power. I was going to heal every part of my life in that 1 year. That was a really big, intention. That started the healing journey. But they get started from a big wake-up call. They want to make more money. They want to leave the job or leave a bad relationship. And they end up, joining our program to work on their money mindset, their worthiness and deservingness. But it also affects their love relationships, because worthiness and deservingness touch money and love. How much joy can you have in your life? How much money is it safe for you to have in your life? Think about this. What's your glass ceiling? So I think when I really started digging in and teaching women this empowerment process, I've got a process called I'm a Conscious Creator. It was incredible. 4 women that year, and this was back when I, didn't have ads running and I didn't have a big team, and it was just me. And 4 women that year got married and sent me messages saying, oh my gosh, I followed your man plan and it worked. And their business is working, they're making more money, and they got married. And I thought, this is really interesting. What's going on here? So that mindset piece, you guys, is so important. I can't express to you the, I don't know, it's just a real freaking high to see women take off with it. I got a message here from a graduate on Facebook the other day. She was a teacher, and she decided that she wanted to, I'm gonna go find this freaking message. Here it is. Hey, Vanessa, to go back to your question, how am I? You've changed my perspective on life. I'm so rich in my mindset that people I grew up with do not recognize me anymore. My own dad doesn't recognize me anymore. My husband doesn't recognize me anymore. Above all that, I recognize myself and have learned to accept the now and the only one to change is I. Through you, I have knowledge and opportunity to share with my family. My clients are blown the fuck away when they start working with me. Much love to you, Vanessa, soul sister. I mean, I get messages like this on Facebook every single day. So the mindset part of it, and I talk about this on videos. You can find a ton of videos on my YouTube channel about really unfucking yourself, right? Unfucking the training and the years of believing that you're only worth so much, or that it's only safe to have so much. And that much is much love, much money, much joy, much freedom. How much is it? Where's that, where's that level for you? And how do you identify that? And if you don't like it, how do you turn it around? That's what I really am so passionate about sharing with our clients. And again, this is a skill that you're going to use way, way, way after you graduate. You're going to take it with you for life. Like this client, Jennifer, she was a teacher, never done coaching before. She launched an ADHD program, teaching other people about it, quit her job, started traveling with her husband. She has 2 young kids, new life, completely new life. And she just followed our recipe. And this recipe we have pretty dialed in. I've been teaching women now for 11 years. And that's the website to check it out, 10K in 30-day program.com.